Adam, what's the win done for the morale? It's been a long tour without one.
Yeah, it has been obviously a tough few months, but yeah, look, obviously very pleased after the way we played in Manchester the other day. I thought, obviously the way Clark and Bailey set up our innings to score 300 plus, and then I thought the bowlers were fantastic. So we'll take a lot out of that, and it gives us a real opportunity to hopefully apply some pressure on him in this series.
How much momentum can be gained from this series with an Ashes series and a one-day series beyond that to come back in Australia? How important is it that you guys do continue to get that winning habit, if you like?
Oh, no doubt. I think this one-day squad, we've got a real responsibility to try and win as many games as we can, and hopefully win this series. And any wins that we can take back to Australia, back to our home summer, I think are going to be really important.
A blow for Mitchell Starc could be out of that Ashes series. How big a setback would that be not to have him available?
Yeah, it's a shame for Mitch. Obviously, he's had some scans back at home that haven't been favourable, I guess, and yeah, it's a real shame. But look, he's a fast bowler who runs in bowls 90 miles an hour, who's still young and developing. So unfortunately, that's part of the game. So look, you wish him well, you wish him speedy recovery. Whether or not he's going to partake in the return series, we're not sure yet.
On the plus side, though, Mitchell Johnson looked back to his best, might be a bit far, but he's certainly a much more consistent with the ball in hand. What's been the difference with him?
You'd have to ask him, but look, facing him in the nets and watching him over these last few games, his pace is right up. He's bowling fast. He's swinging the ball. He's making life for England's top order tough work. So, look, I know there's been a lot of talk about possibility of Mitch playing in the series, and look, he's doing everything right at the moment, and hopefully continues that through this series. And when we get back to Australia, we'll see what happens.
How does it feel to be back in Birmingham?
I've always enjoyed Birmingham. Hopefully the weather holds off for us tomorrow. Yeah, look, obviously we didn't have quite the Champions Trophy campaign that we would have liked to have, particularly the game here against England. We didn't play well at all, but I thought we were better against New Zealand until the weather came. So, as I said before, tomorrow is just a real opportunity for us. We've played really well in this first game, and hopefully we can take that into tomorrow and really apply some pressure on England.
There's been a lot of talk about the balance of England's 11 over the game on Sunday with you boys, with yourself and one or two other players that obviously do a lot of different roles in the team. It seems you guys have got quite a nice plan.
Yeah, I think we're well balanced. It's a funny one, isn't it? If the roles had been reversed, then you might have been questioning our balance. I don't know. So yeah, look, we're very happy. Hopefully, we're fairly settled with our lineup and what we think's our best lineup. And we played really well the other day. Hopefully, we can continue that.
Are you surprised that England have rested quite as many of the senior players that they have?
Oh, look, they've had a big summer, obviously, with the New Zealand Series Champions Trophy and then a full Ashes. So, look, you can understand it. Obviously, playing a fair bit of county cricket, I know the guys who have come into this squad. I know they're good players. So, while yes, they do feel it necessary to rest some players, that look, we certainly don't take them lightly. And like I said, the more pressure we can apply on to England, the better for us.
Would you like to be facing those guys?
Oh, look, you come up against who you come up against. We don't really worry too much about their lineup or what they're trying to do. We just continue to worry about what we're trying to do, and I thought we did it pretty well the other day.
Going back to Mitchell Johnson, he's almost become a sort of joke figure among England fans, especially on that last Ashes tour. Do you get the sense that England's batsmen genuinely fear him when he's on song?
Yeah, I mean the crowd don't miss him, do they? Every opportunity they get. Even when we were up in Scotland, they didn't miss him up there either. But look, I actually think he relishes it, to be honest. He's been outstanding, and look, when you're bowling 90 mile plus an hour, swinging the ball, I think that's a challenge for any batsman, no matter who you are. And if he can do that consistently throughout this series, then hopefully that'll go a long way towards us winning it.